Rod, a 1-0 win here at Billericay. A nice goal for Reece to get in the second half. We didn't make it easy for ourselves, did we?
It's never going to be easy. You know, this is probably one of the toughest places to come. Don't get me wrong, I know they're in a transition, but it's, you know, Dino and Stuart are working hard to get this where they want it to be. They're transferring into going full time. So, you know, and they've made 2 or 3 signings since we last played them. And, you know, I've got to be honest, that was a tough game. But I never come here today expecting it to be an easy game. I've got a lot of respect for Stuart and Dino, and they have good teams. And what I'm really pleased about, what I just said to the BBC Essex here, is how well we was. You know, that's our 3rd game in 6 days, and we really had to dig deep here today. And I never changed the system, I never changed the personnel. They've had to go literally play them 3 games on the bounce. So, you know, for them to dedicate their Christmas and New Year's Eve and everything else to these games has been amazing. And I wouldn't expect players not to do that, but you know, it is tough. And this is why people say about playing football that you have to give up a lot of your life. And when you get the results like that, it feels like it's worth it. But yeah, overall, I'm pleased with everything we've done here today. I thought our shape, I thought the midfield worked well. I just felt, you know, we took a little while to get the front runners going. I think the second half they were a lot better. And, you know, I would have never seen this being a 5-1 here today because it was never going to happen. But, you know, we've come here and dug out a really, really good win. And as I said on my last interview, you know, the supporters that we brought here today, they're different class. And, you know, this is all for you guys. You know, this is me, this is my job. But you guys that pay your money, come here and support us like that. That's what Chelsea should be about. And, yeah, OK, all right, we beat Billericay, but as I just said there, we've got to now go on and win the next games. Otherwise, all this hard work over the 9 points we've achieved, you know, you start throwing points away. So but we'll be ready. And as I say, my players and all my staff have been dedicated to everything we've had to do over the last 3 games, and doesn't make things easier. We've got to go again Saturday, and we've got another game on the Tuesday. So, yeah, as I say, I'm over the moon, delighted, and being a Chelsea City manager, which I'm proud of anyway, that just underlines the reason why I wanted to be at Chelsea, because it's a great football club, and you know, hopefully we will kick on. Whatever season it is, we will get there. But as I say, credit to them boys today. I thought Scotty and Reece yet again, you know, made it difficult for them, and Reece's finish was sublime. So yeah, you know, that's why the lad is such a good player.
Nathan McDonald coming back after a long time illness. What did you think of his performance?
Can't fault him. You know, I thought his kicking was excellent. Spoke to him the other day, told him the situation, which obviously we wish Ash all the best. He come in and done very well for us, Ash, but Nathan's been out with viral meningitis, and you know, he's had a little bit of an up and down time with us. To be honest, his performances haven't been as good as I want, but I think, you know, Nathan might slightly disagree with that. But today I thought we looked solid defensively, and everything he had to do, his handling, his decision making, I thought his kicking was very good. So overall, you know, he's come in and he's been as good as anybody else here today. So all I can say is well done, Nathan. You know, he's had to get his mindset right. He probably feels, you know, with his player coming in, it might be a little bit doom and gloom for him, but unfortunately that's football. So, you know, listen, I've got to say well done, Nathan, and that's only the start of it. So, you know, overall I'm happy with everybody here today. You know, from my players to the players outside the squad, to the staff, to the supporters, to the board, you know, to everybody, the owners. You know, I just think, you know, it's been a great day, and I'm sure John will be happy, Johnny Holmes will be happy, I'm sure Steve Shaw will be happy, I'm sure Jill will be happy, because, you know, we are Chelmsford City, and we do expect to be a city, and we expect to be a big football club, and not taking nothing away from Billericay, because what they're doing here is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and I love being here today. I've got to be honest, I loved it. But as I say, you know, it's a lot of hard work goes behind the scenes, and they're doing that here. And also I'd like to, you know, say to there as well, with Glenn Tampton, he's a friend of mine. You know, listen, football's football. I've known Glenn a long time, and obviously, unfortunately, he wasn't here in the last 2 games. But, you know, it's this to me is a game, and, you know, we're all passionate, we all love it, but you also have to put your friendship in that situation as well. And I do with a lot of managers, but obviously I've known Glenn for a very long time. So, but yeah, it was a tough game, and overall we've earned a 1-0 win, and we move on to Saturday.
That's 3 wins on the bounce, and you've made very few changes to the squad. Do you feel you've found that winning formula in the lineup now?
It's a gamble. It's a gamble, because if you change it, people then say, why did you change it? There's lots of ways that, you know, this can work for you or against you. So we made the decision today. We had to wait on Elliot, who's obviously was a bit stiff. So we had to make decisions. But I think that's what managers have to do. I could have changed it. They had to change it. They've just been beat by us. They've been beat by St Albans, so they had to change it. I didn't have to change it, but being a bit leggy today could have cost us the result. We were brave. We went with the same system, same personnel. I mean, I've been putting Elliot in there. Mickey today I thought was outstanding, along with Adrian. And yeah, listen, we've done well. Ando, can't fault any of them. Can't fault any of it. It's a bit tough here for the subs at the minute, I've got to be honest. But these games are tight. You know, they're tight. It was 2-1 Saturday. It was obviously 1-0 here today. So from a manager, you've got to be brave in making decisions, and you've got to put the right personnel on, because if it costs you, and people say, well, why did he do that when we were looking okay? So yeah, football's a bit of a gamble, and sometimes you have to make these decisions and live and die by. Unfortunately, the decisions we made here today to live and die by have been the right ones. So, but yeah, listen, it's been a great day, and to be fair, I thought the Billericay fans was excellent as well. You know, I had a little bit of banter with them there, because they know what I'm like. I appeal for everything, which I felt today. I was appealing for stuff, and it sort of fell on deaf ears quite a lot, unfortunately. But yeah, other than that, I had a lot of banter with them, and no one's abused me really. Not that there's any reason to abuse me, but they've been good, you know. And listen, this is a good club. This is a very good club, and it's a club that I can only see going on the up. So tough place to come, lovely place to come, and an enjoyable place to get a win.
Hampton and Richmond now on Saturday. Squad featuring former Claret, Chris Dixon as well.
I'm not worried about Dicko. Listen, Dicko's Dicko. We always know that he's what it is, isn't it? Unfortunately, you know, Dicko's a lovely fella, and he done very well for Chelsea, to be fair. So I'm not sort of sitting here and picking anybody to pieces. It is what it is, and as far as I'm concerned, Dicko would turn up, and I'm sure he'd love to score at our place. But we've got to make sure that we're mean enough to not give him them chances. But Hampton and Richmond are a good side. He's what Gary's done there. He's done a great job, and people don't give him enough credit, because I know his budget won't be the biggest. Be sensible, won't be the biggest, but they'll be tough. They're organised. They work hard, and if we're not on our game plan, which you see a little bit on Saturday, then you know we could end up throwing away some points. So we've got to try and get our mindset that we've had here today, and our mindset that we played when we went 2-1 up on Saturday. We've got to make sure we bring that to the table for this Saturday. And I believe that, then we move on to another game at home, which is Coggleshall, which will be another tough game. So they're all tough, no easy games, and but you know we've got a good enough squad here, and yeah, we'll have to reassess what's going on, and maybe one will come in or two will come in and one or two will go out. But that's football.